It's a new year with a new setup, and what do they say? Another
day, another dime, another rhyme, another dollar, another stuffed shirt with another white collar.
So getting things started, I actually combined my office stuff with my man cave stuff into one room, and I juggled on how to do that best for a long time, and this is what I ended up with. As you can see, I have made different sections of the room, so I've got like work and computer stuff here. I've got this couch area here, kind of the fun wall and the shelves over here, and then a blue backdrop on the back wall. So each has a different purpose, and as you'll see in upcoming videos, I'll use different areas when I'm filming different videos just to kind of mix things up. So let's get started over here in the computer area. I'll give you a quick breakdown on what I'm using. It's been a great setup, and I have been using this same setup for years now, and it's mostly because I'm waiting on those sponsorship deals, Jen!
I'm just trying to let people in on the process, Jen.
All right, so this is the No-House ergonomic office chair. It is a chiropractor recommended chair. It's been great. It is a few $100. I was looking to upgrade to something with mesh. I don't like those hot leathery seats. I want a nice breathable back and seat, and this has been great. It's pretty adjustable. The back raises and lowers, the head goes up and down, the arms swivel, which that's the one thing I don't like about the chair, but other than that, it's great. And the base of this whole thing is the Vivo sit stand desk. The perk of this was it's 3 pieces on the desktop, so I could take this middle section out and shrink it. Other than that, it was the right width and length I needed to fit my big computer setup with the large studio monitor speakers, and it's a good desk. On the desk, I've got a few Grove-made products. I've got a wrist mat here, the trackpad holder here, and a couple other things on the other side we'll get to. Oh, as well as the desk mat. It's leather, it's US made, good stuff. Moving right along, the speakers are the JBL 306P Mark IIs. Awesome speakers, I love those. I've got them on foam pads that dampen the sound, any vibrations, and they angle them up towards my ears. I'm kind of blasting through this, I've been through it all before, so again, if you want to see anything in more detail, I'll link it below. One thing with the speakers is I installed a button down here to power them off and on. You might be able to hear that click. The power is on the back, and I don't want to be reaching around every day flipping those on and off, so I just like drilled in a little button down here. The crown jewel is the 27-inch iMac 5K, still loving that thing. And then even more though, I might love the 34-inch curved LG monitor. It's not quite as high resolution as the iMac, but it is 3K. Amazing screen. I still love the curve. It kind of draws you in. I love editing videos on that thing. Having your whole timeline up here is fantastic. And the bookends of the setups, I've got printers. I've got a boring 2D printer and a 3D printer. HP whatever scanner printer, does kind of everything, wireless. And then the Ender 3 Pro, good 3D printer. I have actually done a lot of prints. It's been a ton of fun, so I'll show you some of those. But first, let's come over and take a seat. This is a nice little love seat. It's a nice navy blue. That's kind of my main criteria I was going for, along with I wanted one base cushion. I didn't want 2 cushions because I knew filming videos I would be right here in the middle. So I found this one on Amazon. It was a few $100 as well, but it's got a couple cushions. It's actually pretty comfortable. I'll sit in here on the side. I'll read sometimes. My wife will come sit with me when I'm working occasionally. That's nice. The kids will come play. It's a pretty solid couch though, and quite comfortable actually. I actually like it a lot. More than I expected I would, just coming off Amazon, but it was a solid find. So getting in behind the couch, we've got some art on the wall. I've got some maps from Lord of Maps. Super cool guy, he's out in Utah, and he does hand-drawn Lord of the Rings styled maps. So Fitzpatrick is Irish, so I've got Ireland I'm in Utah, so I've got Utah, and I've got a lot of Scottish in me, so I've got Scotland here. Love those maps. Next, I 3D printed these mountains, just a panoramic scene. Nothing crazy, I just made a nice wood frame around it. And then down below, this is a company out of California. I don't know if their website is up yet, but Torchwood, super cool. They adhere this gunpowder in a pattern on this wood, and you get it, it ships to you, and you actually burn the gunpowder yourself. It's so cool. The whole thing goes up in flames, like, takes like a minute maybe or less. It's just like you light it and it goes across and burns, and then you have this permanent art. Love that. And then if you noticed behind the computer, I had some foam panels. I've got some here as well. I just bought a stack of foam panels off Amazon and then went to Lowe's, bought a 1x2 board, well, several 1x2 boards, laid these out how I wanted them, cut them, screwed them together, stained them, and then on the back, the panels are just glued to poster boards, so super easy there. All right, let's check out this wall. Okay, quite a lot going on over here. So first and foremost, maybe you'll see Gandalf here. I saw this at a local fair, and I was not planning on buying any art that day, but he had a good deal on this thing, so I bought that. Love the Gandalf scene, and then this is also by the same artist. Anthony Romarella, I believe was his name. Good guy, you can check him out on Instagram. Got some metal prints, stuff I love. Cool Dragon and Phoenix. Maverick, my favorite movie. Uncle Iroh, Brave. Down here we've got the Dope Squad. Oh my gosh. Down here we've got the Swole Squad. So these are 3D printed. You can buy them, but there's also files to print them. So I printed them and then painted these. So that was fun. I got my Galileo thermometer, which is super fun. I love those. Another Grove made product here, headphone stand. Love that for my Beats. I throw those on. I've got kids, so when they're being loud and I'm working, I'll throw those on, close the door. It's perfect. Hogwarts posters, love that. Got my Calvin and Hobbes down here. Can't go wrong there. And then some fun shot glasses of the places I've traveled. It's a fun memento to take up a little bit of space, but kind of cool to see where we've been. And moving on over here, we've got two more 3D prints, this chest and this dice tower. A friend put this the best way I've ever heard it. He said, "This is a complex solution for a very simple problem." Couldn't say it any better. And I got some inspirational reading down here when I need a little motivation. And some art. I've got a buddy drew this for me years ago, and then I did this one in high school. And last up is the wall over here. And this is used to cover up the ugly closet doors. You can see behind here, just a regular closet. Another one back here. So it's kind of nice. Close those off. It's not in the way. It actually creates a nice backdrop if I need to do any photo shoots. Or just sound dampen, whatever it is. These are just from Walmart, nothing fancy, just some curtains I like the color. So that's the whole room. The last thing is this rug. It actually just got out of timeout because when I moved offices, it kept trying to shift around. It was driving me crazy, so I rolled it up, took it out for like a week, and now I got it set back up. Nice rug, but it's got to earn its place. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you again.